the masking tape treasures. First and foremost, I'd like you to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment if you like. Today we're going to be making a squid, like squidly diddly. Y'all don't know what that is. Y'all don't know what squidly diddly is. Squidly diddly was actually squidly diddly was an octopus. So I could never understand that. It was a cartoon that used to come on back in the day. I don't know, but if you look it up, squidly diddly, he was an octopus. That's how he laughed and stuff. All right. First, you're going to need some material. You're going to need paint brushes, acrylic paint, and masking tape. 1.88 or any tape that you have. And we're going to need paper plate. Play it again, Sam. Okay, let's get started. We're gonna start with sticky side out. Just gonna ball it up like that. Like this. Get a little more. Hi. I'm kind of tired, y'all. Really. Well, I slept, but I woke up kind of early and it was raining real bad and I had to get out and go to the store and stuff like that. I'm going to go like this, okay? Then we're going to make, I had to, when you got to do a lot of stuff. And it was dreary today. Very dreary. So, go like this. And you're going to make a point. Attempt to make a point. Like so. See? Like this. And we're going to go over. Put the center right in there. Then we're going to flatten it out. Like so. Looked like an arrow, didn't it? It's pointing this way. That 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 way. This way. All right. Once we got that like this, just want to flatten it down. Just try to make it flat all the way around. So it's like this. Now, back here we want to make the sorry folks. Goodness gracious. Sorry. Okay, we want to make the tentacles now. We'll take it and twist. Twist, twist, twist. I think I make this one too long, but always have your scissors handy. All right. So you're going to make it like this. Then we're going to stick it back in the back. So you see, like that. Stick it back here on the flat part. Should look like this. Okay. We want to make another one. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. like this. Make another tentacle. We made an octopus before, but squids and octopus are different things. Okay, like that. All right. Squids, I think squids are more terrible than octopuses, you know, because squid would tear you limb from limb. An octopus will tear you up too, but a squid, if you ever seen a giant squid in action, boy, it's terrible. They don't play. A giant squid like that. Now we remember these tentacles. We need to put 8 of them on. They have 8 tentacles. You know, they have 8 tentacles. So we got to put 8 of these on there. We just got to keep making them till we get it prepared. I had did Hello Memphis earlier, so I wasn't going to do one today, but I said, why not? Why not? Just twist, twist, twist. Twist, twist, twist. There we go. See? All right. All right, we're going to just keep on making these. So we got 4 already, 4. We're going to bend these too when we get finished, okay? So, boy, it was raining so bad today. And luckily, I usually don't use an umbrella. But luckily, I had one today. Had one in the car. I found it in the back seat. And I said, oh my goodness, where did this come from? Just when I needed it. And I popped that umbrella out and used it. I had a rainbow umbrella in the car, but I didn't use that. I used my black umbrella. Now I don't like the rainbow umbrella. Sorry. I don't like those colors. There you go. That's 5. So we need 3 more. Yes, yes, yes. Well, gotta go back to work tomorrow, so just gonna brace myself for it. Bracing myself for it. Well, it's my work is not too hard at my main library I work at. And the other one, where I work on Sundays, that's the one that takes a lot out of me. And it takes a lot out of me because it's the aspect of staying woke. And for all y'all people who work the night shift and stuff, y'all know what I'm talking about. Staying woke. Just trying to stay woke. Cut that tip off of there. There you go. All right, there you go. That's 6. Okay, 2 more. Yes, it's hard trying to stay woke, especially if you don't get enough sleep. So that's why Sundays, I try to cut it off before, like at Saturday night, I try to cut it off quick. When I get home, I get off at about 6 o'clock. So when I get home, I try to get a little something to eat, shower and everything, get my clothes together for the next day, and, try to crash. But you never can go to sleep anyway, you know. You never can go to sleep. I'm usually a little wired up, from working and stuff. I'm a little bit wired up. I got to cut these legs even. Cut your legs as even as possible. Just go around and just measure them up and just try to cut them close to each other. Length. But you don't have to be perfect with it, but, just try to make it a little close. All right, there you go. After you cut the end, just twist the end. All right, now we got one more. All right, sticky side out. All right, I'm gonna twist it. Twist it on up. All right. Now we got all the legs. Even this one off. There we go. We're going to bend some of them. Or twist that in. When you're twisting it in, grab it here and then twist the end. That way you won't twist the whole leg off. All right. There's our squid. Now all we got to do is put the skin on. Let's just count the legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, it's 8. It's 8 of them. All right. Now, all we have to do is put the skin on. Story time. This story time is called Roman Runs Again. For good. For good. I know y'all heard me talk about Roman, and I showed him on some of my earlier segments and stuff like that. And, he just kept running away, and somebody kept my neighbor kept bringing him back to me. It was one of my neighbors, then my other neighbor would bring him back to me. So he would just leave and go to someone else's house. And look, this dog, when he was here, he was nothing. He was nothing. He wasn't a companion. He wasn't a guard dog, a sound dog, or nothing. He used to be a sound dog, but all of that just left. So somebody would come to the door, he wouldn't even bark anymore. So now he's become a liability. Okay? So one day I come home from work. And keep in mind, every time I come home from work, I take him outside. But this particular day, I didn't feel like going out there, okay? So I let him out. I let him go in the backyard. And he was back there in the back because I left the door open. And I was looking out at him, watching him and stuff like that. Then I turned and went, but he kept looking at me for some reason. And I turned turned around to turn something off. I think, to turn the kitchen sink. I had turned the kitchen sink on, the water. I turned around to turn that off, and I looked back out there. He was gone. So I went out and I started calling his name. He didn't come. This little sucker didn't come. So I went out front, calling his name. He still didn't come. Didn't come. So I got fed up. What's a man supposed to do? Look, I really didn't want a dog. I usually would have a dog to do a job. I've have a dog to bark and let me know when somebody's around, somebody close to the house or something like that. But I had this dog for 5 years. At first, he came out strong. He was a little bitty dog, but he was mean. He was mean to be a little dog. I don't know what happened. He got, once I let him get by a female dog, all he thought about was getting away. My neighbors, they got dogs. They got like female dogs, but he's too little to mate with them. He's too little. So he's gone now. And I looked again. And even though the last time he ran away, I said, I'm not going to look for him no more. But this time I got in the car again and drove around. Just drove around a block radius. Around the block, just looking. And I pulled in the driveway and I sat there in the car for a minute. And then I got out and I went in the house. And I threw everything of his out the house. That's it. No more. So, Lord and behold, the next day, I get a knock at the door the next morning, like about 10 o'clock. Don't. I open the door. He said, hey, was you looking for him? He came to my door late last night, and I thought you were asleep, so I let him on in. I said, you know what? Take him with you. You can keep him. Go ahead, take him. And he said, what? You don't want your dog? You don't want your dog? Trying to put him down so he can come in the house. I said, don't put him. I said, if you put him in this house, I'm going to kick him like a football. All right? I'm going to make a field goal out of him. So you take him. Now, so he stood there for a minute. And then he walked on. And I gave him, I said, here's a leash. Here's his leash and everything like that. Take this stuff and be gone with him. Be gone with him. Because I don't need a dog just as a pet. Maybe when I get like 80 years old, I'll have a dog just to take care of. If I want to take care of something, I'll go get some more fish. I'll just get some more fish and put them in a tank. And then just sprinkle food and then be gone. Man, it's terrible. It's a terrible thing, man. It was a nightmare having that dog. It was like he was a child. He wanted me to pick him up all the time. And I don't like that. I don't like doing that. And I don't like something that tries to make me do that. Something that try to make me cuddle him and stuff like that. If he wants that, I hope I don't think my neighbor have him anymore. I think he gave him to his son. Well, I hope his son is kind of small, so I think his son would probably, be best for him. But I don't need that in my life right now. When I want to go somewhere now, I didn't know how it was because since I've been here, I've had him. I've had Roman. When I'm getting ready to leave out the door, he's standing there. He wants to go. He wants to go. He wants to go. When I take him and drive him around for a minute, and I bring him in the house, and he's like a baby. He wants to be cuddled. I guess that's why they call them lap dogs, because they always want to be in your lap. But I don't do that. I want him 4 feet on the floor. You stay there. And he constantly jumps. He don't jump on me. He didn't jump on me no more, but he would jump up in the air, just up, boing, 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 jump in front of me, just trying to get my attention. Then when I would when I started making these videos, he would just start howling all of a sudden. So then I had to take him and lock him in the room. Then he would howl louder inside of there, in the room, scratching at the door and stuff. That's why when I was in the other area, when I was in the kitchen doing the videos, he was bad then. So it's good that he gone for good. And I don't want no more dogs. No more dogs. That's it. Because they become a liability. When I left out of town the last time, I had to find somebody to keep him. And everybody had big dogs or something. Oh, I would, but man, I got 2 big dogs and stuff like that. Man, it was terrible. Now, when I go, I can just go. That's it. I can just go and don't have nothing to worry about. Look, if you got a dog, if it doesn't fit you, find somebody who can take them. There's plenty of people out here who love dogs. They'll have like 10 dogs in their house, running around. So just find somebody for them and get rid of them before you hurt them. You hurt them. Because I'm telling you, I was thinking about breaking that dog neck. I really was. So that's why I had to get rid of him. Yeah, I'm telling you, y'all can judge me if you want, but I know what I want. Just like you know what you want. You may want a big dog that you may want a man stopper. Some dog that can attack a person if they trying to bother you or trying to break in your house or something like that. That's cool. But would you keep a wimpy dog, a wimp who didn't do nothing? That if a burglar come around or a person come on your property, he would try to lick him and stuff like that? No. So if you got a dog, more power to you. But if you got a dog that tears stuff up in the house and use the restroom in the house and stuff like that, and you can't train them to not do that, you'd be a fool to keep them. You would. Some dogs are untrainable. Now, Roman he never used it in the house. You know why? Because he knew what would happen to him. I struck fear in his heart with that, with him using it in the house. But the thing is, I couldn't give him the affection that he wanted. Okay? To be real with you, I could not give him the affection that he wanted. I didn't let him get in my bed and stuff. I didn't let him get up on the couch and, rub him and let him lick me and everything like that. That's, man, no. I couldn't do that. So I gave him to somebody who would provide some of that stuff for him. And maybe he's in a better place now. I don't know. I don't care. I really don't care. But I did take measures to get him in a good place. For real. So don't try to bash me and say that, oh, you're an animal hater. I just know what I want. Okay? All I wanted him to do is to be a sound dog and leave me alone. And I'll leave him alone. And we'll be cool and stop running away. That's all I wanted. But when you run away, the first time he ran away, I kind of felt sorry for him because he's a little dog and I was a little dog in a big world running out here. And when I got him back, I just brought him back. But see, that first time he ran away, I guess he loved the attention. He loved the attention to where he kept trying to get away after that day. And then especially when with that female dog, when he found that the female dog was in heat next door, that was it. And that's it, man. So, like I said, don't bash me. But I know what I want. And if I can't have it, I don't want him. I don't want a dog. My dream dog is a bulldog, an English bulldog. One of those little short, fat, big dogs, but they short, real short. That's what I want. And I'm gonna make that dream come true. That's my dream dog. All right, let's put the skin on now. Y'all done got me riled up. All right. We're gonna go around the legs. I'm telling you. Yeah, my neighbor tried to tell me about Roman. Talking about, yeah, man, I gave him to my son. He was just, I don't want to hear about him. I don't want to hear about him. I told him just like that. I don't want to hear about him. He tried to tell me about Roman, I appreciate my neighbor for taking him though, because he could have easily said, I don't want him either, But luckily, I noticed that he had a lot of dogs and stuff, and he liked dogs, so it's cool. Yeah, Roman probably in a good place. But it's not, he ain't with me no more. So that's it. All right, we're going to put the skin on. We're going to put a little skirt like this. You see that? This right here. So we're going to go like that. Go all the way around with it. Just need some on that side. All right. Yeah, I was he been gone for a while now. Roman been gone for a while now. I just never did a story time on it. I never did a story on it. But he been gone for a while now. Well, he was gone about a month after I start doing them from the front, from the studio. So y'all won't be hearing him crying no more. You won't be hearing me telling him to shut up or nothing like that. Don't bash me because I love dogs. But I can't stand when they kind of crazy, you know. I think he had some disorder or something. Separation anxiety or something. I don't know. So here it is, like this. Just like this. See? Now, we're going to put skin on this part now. Then we're going to start painting. Go like this. So, yeah, if I can get English Bulldog, they're fairly expensive, but I guess Boston Terriers are cheaper. I had a Boston Terrier that I used to love, boy. She wasn't, she didn't like you picking her up and stuff like that. And I didn't like picking her up. So that was ideal for me. And she was a hunter. She would hunt anything that gets in your house. I kind of like that. I'm talking about she protected the yard, and she went out in the yard, and she would go against any dog, full on, and attack them. Even if she got beat up, she still would attack them. And when she got beat up one time, she thought she won because I stopped it. But it wasn't nothing that it could deal with her, because she was a ball of fire when she got started. And she protected the property. That's what I like. And she would not back down. And I didn't train her to be like that. I didn't train her to be like that. She took it upon herself and trained her own self. Yep. Her name was Lola. Lola. Yeah. I had some good dogs, but I don't know. I guess that's what I get for, whenever a dog dies, everybody got that one dog. That one dog that is excellent for you. Excellent. One dog. After that, that's it. Now, see, I got Lola when I had my dog Chemo. When I had him. And Chemo was excellent. And just about, Lola took some garden stuff from him. So she was doing it. She did what he did. So you can imagine a little bitty Boston Terrier with a big German Shepherd. It was funny. But she would go down with him whenever he fought something. Like one day he got a raccoon in the back. She joined in with him. Okay, there you go. All right. We got this right here. Now let's paint it. Now, they're usually red, a little red. So we're going to make him a little scarlet red. I'll put a little paint in there. Get our little brushy washy. Let's see which one. This one. And we're going to start painting. Scarlet red. So we're going to paint this. Now it's not just going to be red either. We're going to put some little markings on them. And look, they have a big eyes. They have eyes on this side and on this side. So their eyes are big for an animal. So we got to make sure that eye stands out. Yeah, I think they can change colors too. So you can make your squid any color you want because they light up different colors. And they squirt ink like an octopus too. They squirt the ink and it clouds your vision when you're trying to catch them or something. That's their defense. If that don't work, they grab you with them tentacles. And believe me, once they get on you, you cannot get them off. You can't get them off. I don't see how people eat squid. Because those tentacle things, well, I guess they chop them up, you know. But they are nothing to play with. Just want to get these legs. Hot legs. Just want to get these legs right quick. Because I'm tired of this already. But I'm doing it for you guys. All right. Just make sure you get those legs real good. And we'll put the eye on there. I'll show you how to do the eye right quick now. We need to get some white paint. Dip it in there. Take our brush, our pointed brush, like that. Dip it in there. And put it right here on the side. All right. Like so. See that? Now we're going to put a black dot right in the center of there. Okay? So get your black out. Well, we're going to let that kind of dry first. So we won't get into the same predicament we got in before. You know, before when I tried to put that black dot in his eye, it took a long time. All right. Yep, we're going to just go around and cover all the legs, the extremities. Extremities. Okay, yeah, one more. Yeah, usually, sometimes I would let it dry just about all the way. I would take a blow dryer and blow it dry. You know, you can do that if you got a blow dryer available. Just blow it a little bit. Just blow it a little bit. Ain't gonna hurt nobody. Ain't gonna hurt nobody. Mm-hmm. Do. Ain't gonna hurt nobody. Mm-mm. See, y'all don't know nothing about that. Don't stop me, and I won't stop you. All right. we're going to, I'm just about finished with my legs. Then we can go back and put the black dot in there, the pupil. Yeah, make sure you get up under here too. In there. See, they have a beak that's right here. Right up in here. A beak inside of there. That's what they get you with. And those beaks have a bite force on them. If they grab you with them tentacles and pull you into that, you're done. And they have giant squids too. They have squids that are as probably as long as your car and stuff like that. And they attack. They will attack you too. So it's dangerous. And they are very smart. They're intelligent. I don't know if they're intelligent like an octopus, but they're very close to it. They can get out of some situations. All right. See? All right. Now, we're going to go to our black dot. Let's get our black. Oh, here we go. Deep blue. Here it is, black. Get your black. Now, hopefully, I won't have that problem anymore. We'll take the back of our brush. Dip it in there. It's raining again outside. Okay. Okay. Now we got the eyes on there. Now we're going to take this black. We're going to put dots on them. Just put little dots. Just little dots. All over the squid. Just put them on his body part. See that? Hold up. Just put them all over. See where I got those dots on there? There he is. You squiddly diddly. All right, y'all. That's it for my masking tape treasures. Thank y'all for coming. Make sure you like, subscribe, and leave me a comment if you like. And hit that bell notification. Hit that bell so you'll be up on every video that I make. And share. Share my videos so that everyone can get this experience. Get this experience like creating something. All right? And make sure you leave me a comment and let me know what you want me to make. Leave it on this platform, or you can go to my website. And that's maskingtapetreasures.com. Okay? All right. Peace. Adios. Salami.